with Matman and Robin. Welcome back to the channel where I like to inspire, encourage, and include you in packing Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes year round. I missed you guys. I missed you so much. These past few weeks have been crazy in our life. In case you don't know, I work from home about 15 to 20 hours a week. But I was hired as a contract worker for a temporary job. And so I went from working like 15 hours a week to 60 hours a week for a couple weeks, and life got crazy. On top of that, a little black kitty showed up on our porch. And we have been trying to find her mom and dad and taking care of her, getting her healthy through all of that, which stressed out our other pets, and so they got sick, and it's just been a pet catastrophe around here for a couple weeks. In case you don't know, giving cats pills is not a fun thing to do. Not fun. And then, amidst all that mess, we took a little family trip to celebrate my dad's 63rd birthday at the lake over the weekend. We had a great time, but all that to say, I haven't had much time to do boxes, and it makes me sad, and I miss you guys. I haven't been dormant though. I have been doing some pencil packs when I have the energy or when we're just sitting together watching a movie. But I'm so excited to finally be back and unpacking this box. If you saw the title, you must be as excited as I am, because today we are unpacking a box from a Missionary. I don't know if you guys know Kayla Barreta. I talk about her all the time. She has an amazing channel, kind of just daily vlogging her life and ministry in Colombia, with her and her husband and their little baby. But she is also very involved with Operation Christmas Child, and she uses them in her ministry in Colombia. Well, we've built a friendship, and I really enjoy her. And she had a missionary team come down and see her and sent back items with them that they then sent to me so that we could make a box for Kayla. So it is truly an international labor of love for us to get this box made. And guys, a lot of this stuff is from you too. So this has definitely been my favorite box of the year. It has items from all of you, but most of all of the wow items are from Kayla and her husband in Colombia, and it has a Colombian theme. So that is why I am wearing yellow, red, and blue, which is the Colombian flag colors. That is their colors, like our red, white, and blue. And that is what this box is all about. And I cannot wait to show you. This is the box. It is a little bit bigger than a standard Go box from Samaritan's Purse, but it is still just a standard shoebox. It's not a boot box. It's a men's size 9, so a smaller man's foot. But I picked this one specifically because of the colors. It's yellow and red. There is no blue, but I just thought that this shoebox specifically needed to be filled. It is for a boy, on here, right there, a boy aged 10 to 14, which is really cool because their ministry in Colombia, that is what a lot of the age and gender of the kiddos that God has sent to them, that they get to minister to at this time in their ministry. Who knows how it's gonna go from here, but you should follow them on YouTube, which I will link in the comments below, in the description below, I mean. And you can follow them. And if you're not supporting a missionary and you're looking for one to support, definitely reach out to Kayla. I will put her email address also in the description box below in case you're wanting to sponsor a missionary. I'm sure that they would be very grateful for your support. But I like the connection that we've made because it shows full circle like where our boxes go. So let's get into this amazing box for a boy aged 10 to 14 with a Colombian theme. So it is a little bit full. so it does kind of bulge open. But right on top is my favorite wow item that she included. And I don't know if you can see it. Whoop, it slid right off. It is an Adidas soccer jersey from Colombia. Isn't that so cool? So it's the Federación Colombia de Fútbol. So the football Colombian Federation. And here are the colors, right? It's yellow and the stripes on there are actually a blue. It's hard to tell on the camera. And then the red soccer ball. So this is the theme. Kitties. I'm gonna show you this in just a little bit, but it is right on top, right under the jersey is what I just pulled off, but I'll show it to you in a minute because I want to show you all of their cool wow items. The next thing in here is this really fun, this is actually a bag and it says Colombia all over it. I have it rubber banded with a blue rubber band. So let's take that off and I will show you because this is a really cool bag. Isn't that really cool? It says Colombia in their colors and it has a nice long strap. This will be perfect to carry school supplies or just this collection of items back to their house or just to have a bag for every day. You know how much we need bags just for every day. I love this. I'm so glad that they included this really cool Colombia bag. The next thing that they included, let's see, how should I do this? Yes, is this hat. Isn't this cool? So on here, these are all the things that, music instruments for Colombian music. And I think that is really cool. And it has the Colombian flower colors. And on the side, this side is, I wanna say crayons. Kayla, if you can tell us the significance of the crayons, I would love that. And then here is a dancing couple on this side. And then there is their colors again. And on the back, I don't know what this says, but it's in Spanish. And the front, it says Colombia. I love this. It's such a fun hat to go with the theme. And then the next item, this is really cool. They sent a whole bunch of handmade bracelets, and I will pull them out to show you. They're so beautiful. They're such vibrant yellow, blue, and red. I believe this is the way the flag goes. Yes, I believe it's like this. So it's mainly yellow with a little bit of blue and a little bit of red, I think. And here, there are just a ton of these really cool bracelets. I love them all. This one has some beads in it. This one's really thick and chunky, again with the mainly yellow. And here's this one all braided. And this one, these are so neat. And then I added to the jewelry this ring, a little soccer ring, and a necklace from Izzy. So thank you so much, Izzy, for contributing this necklace to Kayla's box. Oh, it's so exciting. I love this box so much. And it isn't even necessarily about the contents, right? Like, it's just about the amount of love I can feel in it from all of you guys and all of us just putting our brains together and making this really fun thing. I guess let's show you this. This is also from Kayla, an amazing soccer ball. It is yellow to go with their flag, and this came all the way from Colombia, so that's so neat. And I left the packaging on it because I think that's really neat. And it's just kind of tied off, so if they want to continue to use the packaging on it, they can. She also sent this pump, which is very vital And it came with 1 needle, but I had some extra needles, so I included 2 extra needles. So there are 3 needles in total. I put them in a little Ziploc baggie, rubber banded, and taped them to the pump so that they won't get lost. And then, I think maybe this might be the last thing in here from Kayla, but this is so cool. Look at this. It's a really cool top is what I would call it. But it's a very good quality. This is solid wood, and this is a metal spindle, I guess is what you would call it. And this rope is tied in perfect little knots and wrapped around here so tightly. And she included with it, that's what the thing is right here, that was underneath the jersey that I said I would get to in a second. She included these really amazing instructions. And this is, they took these photos of how to play this game. It's called Tampo, directions to play Tampo. And so it's how to play with this very specific Colombian toy. And she sent me a couple of these to put in some extra boxes. That's her husband right there. Isn't that fun? So, I'm excited to get to include these in some upcoming boxes as well. Next is something that, well, you know what? Nope, not next. She also included this amazing letter, and this part here is in English, and then Spanish, and I believe French. I'm not fluent in any of those, even English, right? Like, my grammar is not the greatest, but, so she wrote her letter in 3 languages, and then there is the picture of her family. Again, if you want to support an amazing missionary, this family is great, and you should watch all of their videos. Speaking of videos, a few weeks ago, she posted a video where they celebrated Colombian Independence Day. So just like we do on the 4th of July, they have traditions in their country that they celebrate on that day. And one of the things that her family did was they got together and they played parqués. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but I made a parqués board and I did it in Spanish. Now I did not make this board. I just printed it and laminated it. I don't want to misrepresent what I did here. But I just thought it was so much fun to watch them play. So I created this to include in the box, and I had so much fun putting it together. All I did was go to Wikipedia and ask how to play parqués, and these are the instructions. So I printed out the English instructions here, and I did add the little game board up top so they know that it is the instructions. I also printed out the Spanish version. Now this was in Wikipedia Spanish, so all I did was on the page I clicked Spanish, and this is the official, like, native speakers made these instructions. I have no idea what it says, but it's twice as long as the English instructions. So I think maybe in Colombia they get a little bit more intense about how to play than we do here in the States, like double the instructions. And then I also printed it in French, and this is just a Google translation of the English version because the French rules had even less rules than the English ones, so I went ahead and kind of did my best with translating this. But I was so excited to get to include this. So for the game pieces, I have these right here. So what they are, if you can tell in here, there are 4 red, 4 green, 4 blue, and 4 yellow, and I put them in individual zippies and then together inside a big zipper, and I still need to get dice. So I have to get 2 dice to include in this bag, but I got these at Dollar Tree, and I already had them in my stash of stuff because I was going to make little tic-tac-toe sets with them. But they're in the teacher section, and they're called counting chips. So if you're wanting to make any kind of board game and you need game pieces, I recommend this because it came with a ton, look at that, I can make so many more game board pieces. 75 pieces in here. And these are the 4 colors that it happened to come with. So I was so excited. Like I said, I still need to include dice, but I really hope that this makes Kayla happy that I included this with her box. She was 100% the inspiration. Her and her family getting to play this together on Independence Day. I just had to include it in her Columbia box. Okay, so the rest of these items are really just kind of, I don't want to say filler because filler means something else in our community, but they're just extra. Some of the things are necessities, just extra things that I have included, and I tried really hard to take some of Kayla's advice that she has given on her channel about what to pack and what not to pack in boxes. So let's get into it. Because this is a bigger box, I was able to include this set of Legos. So in here, this is just a set from Dollar Tree, and I did go ahead and include 2 little people. There is a ref, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is a soccer player. She has a little jersey on, so I thought that that would be fun to go with his soccer ball. I also have included, you need a whistle if you're gonna play soccer. So I did include a lanyard that is blue and yellow, and this whistle was contributed by Angie, so thanks so much, Angie. Here is his stuffy. It's just a little stuffy, something soft. I don't think of this as a wow item at all, but I just think we all need something soft to cuddle, and this was the smallest, still masculine, and still within our theme stuffy that I had. So he is getting this bear, mouse, stuffed animal. It's cute, whatever animal it is. It's really cute. I got this at Dollar Tree and during Valentine's Day. And all my boxes have to have this crank flashlight. This is from Daiso, but they are available on Amazon. And okay, I normally put 2 cars in every box, or 2 something with wheels, but this one is getting 3. I couldn't resist. I had to do a yellow, red, and blue, and they're all just a little bit different and still a lot of fun for a boy to play with. I also included this bouncy ball, which is yellow and blue, and this was contributed by Tracy, so thank you so much, Tracy, for this bouncy ball. You can get these at Old Navy for $1, which is cheaper than you can buy them online. So this is my recommendation for bouncy ball. I also, per Kayla's pro tip, that Uno is a universal game, I have included a pack of Uno cards. It is Uno Go, which just means that the cards are a little bit smaller, but it's the same game that they can play no matter where they are. And since I was not able to fit a cup or a water bottle in here, which is kind of a bummer, but you know, some things just have to give. I just put all of his little extras in the zipper bag. Right here, there are 2 crosses. These are from Annabeth, so thank you. And his Google eyes, they are red. And this is from Nicole. It is one of those really fun spinners. I thought this would be a lot of fun for a boy. And then I also included this Seek God patch. And it's from Oriental Trading from Lynette. Lynette sent me these. So I think that these are still available on Oriental Trading, and they're usually really affordable. So here's this little stash of like party favorite goodies. I needed a drink of water. Thanks for sticking in there with me. And then the rest of the things in here, oh, nope, some more things were hiding. I also like to include figurines, so I gave him 4 red dinosaurs. This will be great if he is 10 or 11. If he's any older, they're still good to like sit out as kind of decoration, or good to give to a younger sibling or a friend, or you know what, maybe, I don't know where these are going. He might not have ever had a toy before, and so this would be fun no matter what age he is. So I asked my mat man if dinosaurs are still okay for 14-year-olds, and he said, heck yeah. So we put 4 in there for him, red ones. And this really fun skateboard, Matt said this was cool, so it went in because it is red and blue, and it's the kind that you can like do tricks with. I don't know, he'll figure it out. It's a lot of fun. It does have that like emery board top, so it makes it super sticky on your fingers. I don't know, looked cool. And now I have 3 pouches here. So he has 3 large pouches to go with things that he needs. In this pouch, I'm not gonna open it, it's just personal items. There are a pair of underwear and a pair of socks in here for him. It's nothing fancy and nothing really to look at, it's just underwear and socks. But I did wanna put it in a pouch just so, for his dignity. When he's opening this, others won't see what it is, and he can just kind of zip and see like, oh, it's clothes. I don't have to pull this out and not get embarrassed. But I'm gonna show you my favorite thing about this little zipper bag, and hope you're not offended, but it makes me giggle. He has a booty. This little Aggie guy, he has a booty. So funny. Anyway, it was yellow, so I included it in his theme of yellow, red, and blue. Here is his hygiene pouch. Sometimes when I have the extra room, I do like to go ahead and include it in a pouch. The pouch itself was contributed by Dawne, so thank you so much for that. And then in here, it's really packed, really tight, so I don't necessarily want to take everything out. But there is a yellow comb from Angie, and these are from Amazon. And then in here, this blue part right there, this is a bar of soap in its original packaging. So I put that in there. Over here, if you can see, this is one of those washcloths from the Dollar Tree that are compact down into a little puck. And it is Iron Man, so it's red and yellow. Here are some Band-Aids. This here is a a zipper bag of fingernail files and fingernail clippers from Angie. And down in the bottom here is a toothbrush with a cap. This right here is a face mask with all of the Colombian colors. And, oh, here is a chapstick that I did go ahead and roll up in a zipper bag, so if it melts, I don't think it will, but just in case, everything in here is protected. And then the last thing I did is I stuffed a really nice pair of socks. So in here is a pair of like red socks with Bugs Bunny on them. And here is a pair of actual like really thick, good for soccer socks in this section here. And then I have packed him full, stuffed full. This is probably the biggest pencil bag I have filled this year, and something in it just told me he needs lots of school supplies. I don't know if maybe he's on the university track at school and he just needs extra school supplies, or maybe he has some siblings that need some school supplies that won't get to come to this event, but something in my heart said add extra school supplies. So everything in here, let me look at my list because a lot of you contributed to this pencil pack. Sonia, Angie, Valerie, Lynette, Jessica, Kayla, and Denise all have something in here. I'm gonna show you a few of the unique things. A lot of it is just yellow #2 pencils, scissors, pencil top erasers, the generic stuff, but I'll show you some of the fun things really quick. In the front here, I went ahead and put a bookmark, and it has a superhero with all of the Colombian flag colors on it and some Bible verses. So I just thought that was encouraging and fit the color theme. He also has a 6-inch ruler in this front little zipper pouch. Then inside, in the big part, let me see what is unique in here. These are unique. This is what was contributed by Kayla. These, I'm not sure if these are considered colored pencils or if they are considered like crayons, but they are coloring utensils. all the way from Colombia. And I know that she talks about how expensive and difficult it is to find high quality stuff, even in the capital city where she lives. So this is such a nice, and I just feel the love in this item. I also have included this really fun soccer ball eraser. Let's see, what else in here is fun? I gave him a red, or maybe it's orange, I can't really tell, just extra glitter pen. I know he's a dude, but that's fun, like a glitter pen. And let's see here. Oh, these were from Lynette. It's a pencil top eraser with a soccer ball on it. And I also have, come on, where are they? Here it is. Red soccer ball pencil. So I really hope he loves soccer or football, depending on where he is. I mean, probably it's football because I think we're the only country that calls it soccer. You know, maybe some other one small country somewhere might call it soccer. I also included this calculator from Denise and the batteries, because it is a battery one. So I also included, where are they? Here they are. The extra batteries. This is not a pro tip. This is actually part of the rules that if you include extra batteries, they need to be in their original package or they need to be taped off on both ends. It's just a safety precaution, just to make sure it doesn't touch metal and make a spark inside the box. But everything else in here, there's highlighters, there's permanent markers, there's red, blue, black pens, there's everything. It is a very full pencil pack. I don't know what it was in my heart. I just knew he needed extra school supplies. So that is his pencil pack. And we just have a few more flat things on the bottom. I did include these really cool Valentines. There's a soccer ball and a basketball, and on this side is a baseball and a football, and they're the little like gel squishy things that you can like put on windows. I did include this little do not eat symbol, just in case he can't read. It also says it on the card that it's not, it's a cling and it's not a jelly to eat. But this is also kind of for the processing center, so they don't think that I'm including candy. So just so we all are clear. I also have included this set of stickers, and in here there are these sports ones and some music ones, and then just all the ones that came in this set. I know it's a lot of stickers, but I just thought it would be a lot of fun. Hey, that's kind of like R2-D2. Then I have also included this little extra pad of paper from Lynette. You can get this at Oriental Trading. And this is what it says on the bottom, but I wanted him to have some extra paper just for doodling or writing or journaling or keeping notes or for whatever. This is his extra paper. And I really want every box to have some sort of gospel moment. So he is 10 to 14, so he's, you know, up there in age. And I'm hoping is maybe taking English, or someone around him has taken English. So I did include this, the first Easter ever book. I just think it's a really great way to hear the gospel. And it is a full book. The last two things in here, this was also because of the colors on here. You gotta go with that yellow, red, and blue. But it's just a standard activity coloring book, and he does have lots of crayons and colored pencils. So there is a coloring book. And the very last thing in here is also very much inspired by Kayla and by Colombia. It is his composition notebook, but it's graph paper, and this was contributed by Angie. So thank you so much, Angie, for this, to include this in here in this Colombian inspired box, Kayla's box, the box from the Barretos, whatever we're calling it. Guys, this has been my favorite box so far. I finally got to do a soccer box, and it wasn't even mine. It's Kayla's box, and there's so many things from you in here, and I just have missed this, and I've missed you, and what a great way to come back strong and going. Let me know what your favorite thing was in the comments below. If any of this stuff is available in the States, things like I don't know, like the flashlight or the composition notebook, things that I know are from Amazon, I will link them below in case you want to purchase them for your box. And that is it. Yeah, that's everything. I love this box. And in case no one has told you, I love you lots. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!